So how are you guys? Today I want to show you how come to figure out so I have the some dashboard actually the customer sent to us. So this one there are three dashboards. You have the problem near the peak, so here you have the same problem. So we lost like a 3.3, he don't have it here. So today we figure out that one how can we can fix easily, but sometimes there's very easy to fix, but sometimes there's take too much time so to find, because the main thing is here we don't know about the value for all of this one. So what I did, I take the value for all of this one. So I check with the power here. So this one I test with the power. So we have everywhere you can see the 3.3 we have. So suppose the 3.3 everywhere you have it. So this is good. So this is the I test with the ohm. So this is the measuring for the home. So right now able to find easily the problem. Where is the problem? So this dashboard actually is a born U1 U2, so maybe the cost one dashboard it broke two more. So right now we don't have the 3.3. So right now what I'm doing, so I have the two resistance here is broken and U1 U2 is broke. So first of all what I'm doing, we need to change that damaged part. So the damaged parts we need to take it out, and after then we figure out. So it's not one dashboard, but actually it's three dashboards, so there's all the same. So we start from this one first, so we take it out all these parts. So sometime if you want to figure out some like that dashboard, actually if you have the one good, so this is very easy to compare everything. So if you got in the Batman like the file, so you cannot find easily, because he is a mention very small things, just the entry side he mentioned here. So this is the entry just only that one. He say about the peak. Let's go, we need to little bit to bring to zoom, but actually we can zoom. Shit, I don't know why he had this one today, but I'm trying to get something best, so maybe this is good here. Just we try. So if you go here, you can see so this is the entry side. So from here, so D1 is starting from here 3.3, but actually you have the here 2 and 3.3, so you have the two entry side. So first of all you see this one is broke and this one is broke, and two resistance here is broke. So the value of this resistance what you have, so me I have the 0, but this is a 1.1 with the ohm. So I have the already I find this one, so just I'm compare with another one we put. First of all we take it out this one, just we had U1 U2. If we have 3.3 like this circuit here, so this is very important, this here. So if you have here 3.3, so after then the 3.3 is starting from here. So if you don't have the 3.3, if you have it here big value, yeah 0 something, so after then you have the issue with between one capacitor. So but that capacitor maybe is here, maybe is this one, maybe here. But sometimes if you see the dashboard it says 0, and also the temp sensor is not working. With S19 normal one we see a lot. So actually the problem is just only here, but just only the problem is here. So you need to play here. Almost these two capacitors is a very important one. So this one is broken very quickly. So just you plug the dashboard, but it says 0 ASIC, and also the temp sensor is not here. But me, I have the same issue today with my one dashboard is the same thing is same. So anytime if you get a problem near the peak, so the temp sensors for sure is not working. But some people, what they doing, so just you have the temp sensor problem, so after then they're try to change the temp sensor, the capacitor, the resistance, so it's never resolve the problem. And another thing is, so sometimes you plug the dashboard, nothing is burned, you plug the dashboard, you can see something like all the value you have, the return back, you have the clock, everything is good, supposed to the dashboard go to work, but the temp sensor is on, but still the dashboard show you zero, always show you zero. So you have the peak problem, not only the peak and the memory, so you want you to not this one. So you have the one capacitor here, if you see around of this one, so one of this capacitor is a short, so 1 2 3, there's one of this one is a short, so it show you the value. But if you measure here with the power, so just don't need to power, just you plug your tester here, after then you measure from here, and the ground you take this point and you check here, supposed to your value is 1.0 something, 1.0 is okay. So if you don't have this value here, so suppose here something is short. So right now we try with this one to go figure out. First of all, I'm taking out this part, so this part is damaged, so maybe it cost more, something healthy broken, so just we need to change. But today the microscope is not very well because okay, I don't know what is this one. So the first 400 to 455, the air is a lot, so this is not good. So this is good right now. But be careful if sometimes something is like a burning, something like that. So after then, be careful. One of is a pin. You can like the trace line, so you can broke it. So just be careful for this one. It's not coming out easily. So just you need. So one is done. So the another one is a little bit is a hard. So just I take it out something like that. But it's still here. If I want to cut the pin, but I know where this is going on, but just in case you don't need to broke, just be careful. So one side is not coming out, so it's very hard. Just we try to. So the one side is very hard to take out, so maybe we try with this. This is little bit is hard, so otherwise if I'm pressing too much, so if I force, so maybe broke the trace line, so after then is hard to repair this one. So just we need to be careful with this one. So it's not coming out. Just what I'm doing, just we measure where is that one going on. After then we see. So between this resistor, capacitor and this, okay, is here. Yeah, is here, but we need to do something perfectly. And also we measure this resistance. What is the value for this one? So this resistance, if you check with the ohm, what is this? Is a 0. Okay, is a 1.1. So right now what we get here is a too much high. Is a go high. So this resistance also is broken. So just we need to take it out this one too. And also that one. Okay, perfect. So I take it out the bad part, so which one is a burn, so it's a broken one, so I take it out just right now what I'm doing. So you can actually, you can do without, you want you to plug your tester and check the value. So it's working right now, just we plug the tester to see what value we get it here. Just we need to try to see. So this is an important one. So no, because right now we have some problem. So suppose here he gave you 3.3, but the here is not give you 3.3. He gave you too much. So 1.3 something. So if you go to check here, what you get here. And so this is the important one. So is starting from here. So this one is a 3.3. The other side is a 0. So we get 1.9 here, and that side is 1.3. So we have a problem still. So right now what I'm doing, I'm taking out the memory. So still we have the same value. Just we need to test everything right now. But sometimes you cannot find with the power, just only what you do. So go to with the diode test, sorry, with the just what I'm doing right now. So with the power a little bit is a hard. So right now is this circuit is a short, so we don't know where is exactly the short. So what I'm doing, I'm go to with the ohm, we test every one. So this is good. if I'm check this one, supposed to that one too, he gave me the value, but right now no value here. Okay, this is good. And that one, what is it? So this is good. So 3 is good right now. This one, okay, what they gave me, 1.6. This one is not looking good. So suppose he have it. No, this one is not good. Here is right now is not good. So okay. Maybe this one is belong to U1 U2, so U1 U2 is not installed. Maybe is change the value. But what I'm doing right now, I'm installing the U1 U2. After then we test again the same thing to see. So this is not good. On this resistance, what is say? 51. So 51 is good there. This resistance is good here. So we have here another capacitor. What is that one? So 0, this is good here. And what is that one? 51. 51 is good. This one is good. So this one, this one too is not working. So this one, we have here one capacitor and the another capacitor here. So there's the two is not good. So how can you find this capacitor? So because these capacitors, I know what I know, this is very hard to confine. So what I figure out, so you have then in the control board, so you have in the control board exactly is here. So just you can take it out from here and install this one. But this one, you have the side, so you have the minus and plus. That one, be careful. So if you see in the control board here, you have the plus and that side is a minus. So you have the dot, so you can compare with the dot. So put the dot side. So what? Just we need to check this one first. What is the value? So for sure, if the value is good, so we take it out from this one to add. So this is the value. So the value is down. This one is not. I think is not working, but we need to find some. Just we check from this way. No, this is the value is down. So the value is down for this one too. So this is 2 is down, is not very well. So just we need to find that a capacitor quickly from here in the control board. I know he have it. Okay, on the back side where I see. Okay. And also you can do something else. So which one is bad? So just we need to take it out the two bad ones, and also we can measure again the value. What we get the value. Just I'm checking something. So why I'm taking out the memory, because we need to confirm the short is this side, they have this side. So anytime if you have the short this side, so for example you have the short this side, so you take it out the memory, after then the memory give it 3.3. But right now, what I see, the memory, I take it out the memory, so it's not same the value you show me here. So suppose the short is this side, so we need to play this side, not this side. So if you play this side, maybe you broken something else, but we have the problem here. Is not this side, because the memory is not here. So right now supposed to no value here, but here we have the 1.9, so this is not good. 1.9, and we check this one, what we have, the small d, so this one is to 1.9. so sometime if you lost 3.3, so you see this is the diode, d1 is right, so sometimes this one is broken, so you don't have the 1.3. so this one you can find easily with S17 plus. This one you have, so all the Hashboard you have it one, this one, but the numbers a little bit, the numbers different. Don't worry about the number, just you need to take it out from that and install here. So just before I go too far, I'm changing this one, that one, because in case this, if this one is broke, maybe you have the same problem and same issue. So first of all we change this one, because this is a easy to change. So me, I have the here S17 plus, so I'm taking from this one and we put here. So at that time we need to clean a little bit here to see. This we need to clean. Again, the same thing we need to test. Is not that one. So before that one, you have the short. So right now we need to work here. So which one is starting fast one? 1.9. So is that one. So 1.9. Which one is starting 1.9? Suppose with the power, this one what he gave me 0. So if I'm looking this paper here, so with the power, so I'm checking this one. So suppose he gave me 0, but this one still he have the some value, and this side exactly, this side he gave me some value, but still you need to 0, because I'm working here right now. So just we need to check this one what he gave me. So the three, if you see the three resistance here, so the three resistance, the two side is the same thing. So you need to get from here 3.3, 3.3, 3.3, and this side too. So just I'm check here. So 1.9 he gave me, and this side same thing. So just we go to this. Just we need to test this one quickly. So this is good. So this one is too is good. Is 100, yeah. Is 100 ohm. So this three resistance here is good. So that one is perfect again. And also if I'm check with the ohm, this one is a 1.6, but it don't give me nothing. So here 0 right now. here 0, 51, 51 is good. The other one, so this is a high. Suppose this one is, he gave you 0, but he gave me 12, so just we have issue here right now. And this resistance, so this one is good, 51 is good. We have capacitor here, what he gave me, 1.8. Suppose this one, this capacitor he gave me, this is the value for ohm if you test with the, but here nothing, he gave me low. Okay, so that one is also is show nothing, just we need to confirm. This is too high right now. This is suppose 0 is okay, I think. This one is good. No, this one is 2 is not good right now. There's another 0. Give me 12. And just we need to confirm this side. So we install, right now we install the memory back because it's not the memory and also is not on that the U1 U2, but for sure U1 U2 is a broke, but he have the another problem, so just we need to check where is the short, so just we need to take out the short, that's it. And we put here the memory. 1.9. Still we have the 1.9. So there is not short, that's why I'm installing back. There is good, so just you need to hot back. So this is good right now here. Again. So S19 Japan, S19 show me. Yes, okay, perfect. 19. So right now we have here 3.3. So the 3.3 is good right now here. If you see, I have the 3.3, I have the 3.3, I have the 3.3. So last here, what I see, so 3, I take it out 3, well, 2 resistor, 1 capacitor, so my 3.3 is come back. So right now, what we know, so the problem exactly is the 3, this one. So with the S19, actually, anytime if you have the capacitor problem, so this is a very big issue, whatever. So for example, you have the near the peak, if you have the capacitor broken in the LDO, so this is a very big issue. So you cannot find easily the is a capacitor, and also the value is different, maybe it's a PIC, something like that, so it's too much a problem. So right now we have this issue. So if I'm check this one, what is it show me? So is very small. So okay, we check the other side, something like this. 0.04. So this is just we need to find, but this one is also is broke, but I'm not sure this is the same. What is this value, because we don't have it here. So just if I'm check, is this one 44? Okay, with the ohm is this one with the ohm. Just we need to look here if we have some. So we need to make an install to check with the ohm. Here what we have. No, this is a bigger, so we need this small. Just so this is a bigger. So it's very small, but I don't know where's, how can we find them, but we need to find. No, this is a big. Okay, just we need to go to the backside to check someone. No. So this one is a close. So if I'm looking, this one is a little bit less, but looking like same. This one 10. If we find 0.047, so maybe it's good, it's the same value, but just in case we need to find the same value. If I never find, I'm using this one, but first we try. No, there's big. Okay, just we need to check with S17 plus if we find in the S17 plus, because if I'm looking at S17 plus here too is the same thing, but I don't know, it's the same value, you know. Just we need to check one. What is no, it's not same, not same, not same. This one too. No, it's not same. Okay, wait, we check this one. Not same. Because for S17 pluses, there's in the backside, so just we need to check in the backside too. No, this is not same. Not same. This one is a bigger, but I don't know how can we find this one. No, this is not good. This is not good. And just we check here too. So okay, we never find. So I'm using that one. We check again to see. But that one, the value is a little bit down, but we try. So where's the? Is this one? This side is resistant first, another one resistant, and after then the capacitor. No, so this capacitor is not working. For sure, this one is not good. So because anytime I'm installing here this one, so after then we lost the 3.3 is go to 1.9. So I want to take it out back this one. This is not the same value. We need to take out back. So just we add here. So this is same thing you show me same, but no, is a 3, is a down. That one is a, I don't know which one is good, but this is I. This is very high, so just we need to go check back this one. Okay, is a 4. No, 1.9, 7, 0. So just we need to see here again with the ohm. So this one is good, 51 is good. So this one is not installed here, so 0 is good here. And what is this one? 51. This one is too good. And this one, so nothing. Okay, because there's what I'm taking from this one, so the value is not same, just I'm trying to get something, but I'm not sure for this 100% because this is the value total is different, is less, but theirs are high. But in case maybe we check we work, but something from this one if you're taking, because this capacitor is very hard to find, so me I never see with another dashboard, so that's why I'm trying that one, because we have here just, but also the S19 is just here have it this one S19 a normal one, but I think this is the old version, so you have this capacitor, but because that one I lost the site, so that's why I take it out back. So this is good, this in case. So the 3.3 is right now is work, so my 3.3 is right now is okay. So what we have missing here, so I have the one problem with one resistance here too. So right now what I'm doing, I'm installing this stuff back here, all this one, and we put this capacitor, so we missing capacitor 8 and 9, so we install this one too. We need to find the same capacitor like that, so we install here, and also I need to find this capacitor, the value is 0.547 ohm, so just we need to find that one. So first of all what I'm doing, so right now we have the 3.3 is very well, so everything is good. So if you see here U1 U2 is not installed, so also I need to install U1 U2 and this one. After then we go to test the dashboard. So because I'm take it out from here some capacitor, so I'm adding this capacitor back one by one to see which one is so F is not short here, so this is supposed to good everything. So right now we need to try here, there. So my pins is not good. He holding the capacitor resistance. Just we need to cut this and here back. So is it this one here? The other one is here. The other one is this one. So, so this capacitor high back. So I just want to check again. So we have 3.3 is perfect, is working very well. Just we need to check here. So we have 3.3. This side is a 0. This one is a 0. And this side what we have 0, 0, 0. So actually here we have the another capacitor. So this resistance or this resistance is missing here. So if this resistance is not here, so if you go to close to see in the microscope, we need to make, yeah, is it here? We just need to little bit to close this one. So if you see here, so I'm missing one resistance here. So if this resistance is not here, actually the dashboard is not, the power is not on, because this side you need to get 1.0, 1.0 power, but still there's a 0 because he take from here 3.3, here he make 1.0, 1.0 for all this one. So me, I do not have this one, so one of this one is broke, so I need to find the same value of this one, but right now I need to figure out this resistance. So this resistance value, what is the exactly the value? So just we need to find that one. So if I'm looking with this one, so is it this? Okay, so first of all we need to find this resistance. For just we need to go back with control boards, and because in the control boards we have a lot, so it's easy to confine one. No, this is a high, is very high. No, this is a high, and with this one, so no, there's not the same value. So this one too we need for, so two here we need, so we take it out to resistance I'm missing here because there's a burn, so that one is good right now. I find 1, 2, and this is a high, not, no, not here. Okay, no, this is high, this is too high. So I find one here. This is good, is looking good. So what we need is this one. So it's a little bit is low, but we try if it work is good. So if it's not work, we're taking out back. But I hope it can work. So just we need this one. And also that one we need. So here and here, okay. So right now this is good. So I have the 3.3 here. So this time what I'm doing, I'm installing U1, U2. So after then we go to the other one. So for this case what I need a small amount soldering. So for this case we have two U1. So this is not U1, is a N5. So maybe it's this one. We use to both the same thing, but before we need to test something else. This one, okay, this one. Just we need to figure out what is the number of U1, U2, because sometimes if you install U1, U2, you need to see the number. What is a number? Just we need to check this one quickly, but it's not looking. What is this? Just okay. Is it this one? So is it this one? We go back. So I have the parts, so just I'm installing this one. So it exactly is the same parts. So we need two. Just we need to take out to here. So right now the time, so right now what we do, we need to plug the power with this one. So just we see again, we check if it's good. So right now it's good, it's looking good. Again, we same the process, we need to check the value for everything. So if we have the 3.3 we have here, we have here. So the important part is here. So anytime if you get for U1 U2 3.3 the two side the both, so after then the peak and the memory, so you get the 3.3. so suppose the Hashboard is working very well. So for this case just we need to little bit to let to cold, but I'm missing a fan because some days ago there's go to for the Batman conference is take it out everything from the stable. uh, just we quick check here, maybe we find someone but not here. Okay, okay, we start something like this, we go to see. So 13 point, yeah, this is good power. So guy, let's go to check is working, you know. So suppose right now we have the 3.3 everywhere, so I hope this one is working, but me I'm sure 100% is working, but in case we can say nothing right now, just we need to start the test. Oh, what does it say? So the all the temp sensors right now is not working. Because why? We have another problem here. So we have some issue. So first of all, I'm fixing my tester. So right now we have the problem here near the peak. So just we take it out this, we plug that one, and after then we test again. So my 3.3 is here is good, but some one of the resistor and capacitor I installed there is not working with them. Okay. And also we need to check the power too. So the power is not on. The power is not on still. If I go something like this, so after so the gate is totally not working. What I'm doing with the gates, okay, we stop the test here, we alt something like this to see what it says. Let's go. So the 4 temp sensor is coming, after then is turned off. So now we need to check everything right now. Because the temp sensor is something is working with the 3.3, so somewhere is the 3.3 is stopping. That's why the temp sensor is right now is not working. So the temp sensor we have problem here. So right now I'm testing here everything. So we need to check. Okay, if I go something like that. So for this case I'm go to zoom to see. Because the zoom cameras today is not good. Okay. To suppose this one is good right now. So we have the problem exactly 3.3, but if you have the temp sensor problem, so between is this one and here. So here is a lot, sometimes is broken. So the maybe is this resistance, maybe is it to this one. So exactly, so if you see this capacitor is a white, so same thing too you have it here. So sometimes there's broken, so if there's a broken, so after then you don't have the temp sensor. So the temp sensor sometimes is coming, if sometimes is totally off, because the 3.3 is shooting from here for all the temp sensor. So right now I'm checking, we need to check here this one what we have. So here we have 3.3, suppose this one is 0. Okay, yeah, this side is 3.3, this side is 0. Yeah, this is good here. So 3.3 we have, and here 3.3 we have, and here 3.3 we have. Okay, we need to go check this one. So there's 0, 0, 0. Okay, 3.3, this is good. 0, 3.3, this is good. So right now I'm testing this part. So this part totally, this part with the power he gave you 0. So if anything he gave you here power, so any side you check, you don't need to take from here this part here like a 3.3. If you see 3.3, maybe the short is here. So right now we need to test this one. So it's a 0, this is good, this is good. So this is good, good. So I didn't see something short here. So this is if all the 0, so suppose is a good. So you have the exactly another point here for the PIC, but sometime you can check here. So this one have the 3.3, you know. So let's go, we check. So here the 3.3 is off. So what I'm doing is start the test. Right now supposed to have the 3.3. so yeah, so this side is right now is looking like there's good, this side is don't have any problem, because here I'm start the test, we get a 3.3 in middle pin. So sometimes it's off, I don't know. No, I think we have problem. You see, so anytime if you on the test, so supposed to here you have the 3.3. This is, remember that one, because this is very important parts for this issue. So sometimes you don't have the 3.3 here. Maybe here the 3.3 is right now off. No, this is good, but here you don't have the any 3.3, so totally disappear. So here you have it. This side supposed to know, and here what, 0 is okay. So 0 is okay, but here you don't have it, nothing. So supposed to you have here 3.3. Okay, nothing. So this pin is good. So nothing. Okay, let's go with this side. We check this side. So you don't have the, so anytime you off the 3.3 from here, so this side, to suppose you don't have the 3.3, so you have it here. This is good, because this is come out from this pin, is coming actually from here. So with this one is connected, so this side is you have it. Okay, this is good, this is good. So you don't have it, 3.3 you have it, this is good. So here this capacitor is okay, it's come back, but sometimes it's not showing, but sometimes it's coming back. So right now it's go on, off again. Is it off? Okay, this one you have it here. So right now I'm sure here near the peak we don't have any problem. So we got in the backside of the hashboard, we need to check some temp sensor. Sometimes one temp sensor is broken, so maybe you have the short, so that's why is you show you nothing. Just we need to, in case maybe it's a corrosion, something it kill everything. So just unplug this one, and also we have something to take it down, take down this. Okay, right now we check here. So this is good, this is looking good, this one is good, this is good. So he don't have the any corrosion, we never see the corrosion, just we need to check the value for the temp sensor. Again we test the temp sensor. So right now we test the temp sensor, what we have the value with the temp sensor. So just, so we have the value is not stable, so it's moving. So this case what we have, so is not the home temp sensor. So sometime if you see that problem, so it's not exactly the temp sensor. So this is the temp sensor. I'm checking right now the temp sensor. Where is the temp sensor? So this is the temp sensor. So if we go back here, so exactly I'm check the temp sensor, but we don't have the, still we don't have the value is moving. So this is the point of that one is a stop, and if we go here, nothing is good right now. So not, okay, again what I'm doing, we do unplug the plug, test again. So only, okay, 4 temp sensors off. You need, all the all this one give me error. On this side, what is it? And this one is too easy. Looking good, but here this is good. So this one for sure we have the problem here, but because what we install, so there we install the value is not the same. So this capacitor I installed, the value is not the same. Okay. It is stopping the power by itself, but actually we need to check again my tester. So my tester is good, but why is it start? And also if I'm looking for the power is not on here. The MOSFET is looking, the MOSFET is broke. Okay, right now we need to check the power too, because we have another issue with the power, because the power is not on here. So this one is good here. So 6 is good, not bad. But here 10, okay, perfect. 9 watt, nothing. So this side here is stopping the power. Okay. So here we have a short. So I don't know why it's go high, but we have something short here too. Maybe the MOSFET, maybe not, but I'm trying something else. So I'm taking out all the MOSFET to see, because I know what I know right now. We have a short. So if I'm going to check the backside resistance, so it show me something is a short here, but the MOSFET is actually is very clean, is not broken. Just we need to try. So this is actually, this is, we work with a round of the MOSFET, so everything is right now in the MOSFET here, sorry, in the near the peak, so everything is good. So right now, the you have the two problems. One problem is the temp sensor, the second problem is the dashboard is totally is not a power very well. So that dashboard actually is, you have the big problem, because right now, so one problem I figured out, I fix it, so the next one, So right now we have the power problem. So if the power is not here, maybe the temp sensor is not working, but actually no, because sometimes if you just not the power here and just only you launch the test, he show you the temp sensor, but also is stopping by itself the power. So what I'm doing, I'm taking out this, let it cool. So just we need to check this one too, because this one too we have the peak problem. So if I'm looking here, we don't have the 3.3, and just we need to check is it off here. So 2 point something. Okay, here what we have, 2 2. This one is a 0, yeah. We have the value. We have the value here. So right now what I'm doing, I'm taking out one thing from here, another one is from here. One resistor and one capacitor, so we see again what is change. And so just here, and this one here. Okay. So the values come back. So right now we know what is exactly the problem. So if we install this capacitor from the control board, so maybe this one is not working. We have here, so this capacitor is not working, so I don't know exactly what is this is the value, but the value is close, but is not the value is a little bit down, but for sure this one is not working, and is not the resistance is working. So if we install back for this one the resistance to see, just we need to make sure. So 2 point, okay, perfect. Okay, 0. Now you have the value here right now. Okay, for this one I find from where is the resistance. So this one is good to 3.4 right now, but if the if it's not the power here, so just we need to check something here. The value, what we have the value. So 0. So right now this is good. And here to here 1.8. Maybe this one is here. So this is good, the power till here. And return back here. So this is good, the return back everything, but it still is not working. It's 0 chip 1.8, 0.8, and here. So this one you have the clock problem, but we need to find where. It still is not here, it's not working. Clock. So this is good here too. The clock. So this one is too is good here. Okay. Here good. So here is stopping the clock, I think. So this is good. Clock. This is good clock here too. So good. So here the clock is high right now, so I don't know which one, but because this is not looking normal, 1.7 the clock here. And if I take from here to here, too much high. So 1.7. But I'm sure is close here somewhere. 3. Okay. So 1.2. This is not good. So clock is here is good. Chip number 1. So the clock is off. So this one first you have the PIC problem. So this one the PIC problem is resolved. So this is good right now. So after then you have the chip problem too. So right now what we need to do, so we need to take out this plastic everything, so we clean. After then we need to change the chip. So this one is done, so we put aside right now because it take little bit of time to take out all this plastic, and we clean too. So we go to the fast chip, we change the chip, and it will be pass. But maybe not the chip, maybe it's in the crystal something you have the problem. But the dashboard is, so this one the temp sensor everything is working right now. So this one we let it aside. So I have the another one too, but first we need to go with this one. Okay, just I'm trying to do something like if we can. because this is a big, we need the smaller to just connect the MOSFET. And just we connect the gauge here, something like a true. Let it to cool, so we got with another one. So this one the same problem, we have the PIC problem. Okay, just we need to check this one quickly. So this one is starting from same capacitor, but I think I changed it, but just we need to try this. I need to resistance, but the HANA control board they don't have it, so this one we have it because already I used from this one, so I'm using this one too. So we take it out this one, and also one is here. This this one we need to have here, and another one, two we need to have here. So 3.3 is right now done. This is 2. The PIC is good right now. Before we don't have the 3.3, so this one is good right now. So what I'm doing again, so little bit we let it cool. So after then we test again. We see. But this one we let it to cool. And let's go with this one. Yeah, the right now is working by itself, is running. If I'm check from here to here, this is good. So just I'm checking something else. So we have the return back and also check the clock. So we have the clock. So everything is good. So this part is right now is good. So we have the one issue with the temp sensor, and also we have the zero chip. Maybe some chip is broke, but because this side is the heatsink is not open. Okay, let's go to check maybe from back side. Where is it stopping something? Okay, the clock we cannot check, but so 1.8 we have here. So what we, okay, we have this. So the return back is good. 1.8 is good here, but actually we cannot check the clock because the clock point is not in the backside. So for this case we need to open the another thing. Maybe the clock is missing here somewhere in the last chip, but they don't have any point here to test. But I think we have power problem with this one is still here too. Just to check. So 0 this one, 10, 13, okay. Just I go to check the clock for this. So the clock is high here. So 1.0 something, so this is not good I think. So 0, 7 is here. So is starting the clock from here a little bit high, so one choice more we have. What I'm doing, just we do jump. Maybe take from here first clock, but we go to from here to here to see. So nothing. So this dashboard we need to unscrew this thing to take out to see this side what is going on. But what is the problem for today we work? So the problem is in the PIC. So the PIC is resolve the problem. So this is I take the measure the value with the power and without the power. So this is good right now. So maybe this is a chip, maybe this is the MOSFET. So this one after then we figure out. So this one too, you have the PIC problem. So the PIC problem is resolved because we lost thing at 3.3. We don't have the 3.3. So right now we have 3.3, but we check the tester what they say with the power. So here, okay, this side what we have. So 3.3 we have. Is good. So we have everything. Let's go to try this one. This one is the same thing, is not the start the power. This is the same. So this capacitor, what the capacitor I use, so this is maybe suppose is not working, is not the same value something, but we need to figure out with a good dashboard. We need to find one good dashboard, after then we test. Because right now what we know, so totally this is half, is off here. So this is good here. This side this two is good, but not good. Okay. Pin number 3 what we have 0. So this is the this capacitor I install here, so is a wrong way, but it's not wrong value, it little bit the value is a down, so that's why it's not working. So but right now we don't have the same value. Yeah, exactly. So this resistance is not working. Suppose he have the some value here, so 1.1 1.0 something, but we have 0. If I'm looking with this one, so exactly I'm checking this one, so this resistance, so is it, this is the value. So if I'm going to check this one, is nothing, so is 0. 3.3, this is good, so this is good, this is good, so 0, this is good. So if I'm look this one with the power, so this is not on, and this is not on. So the guys, I have this issue here right now because me exactly the same parts we don't have here. So just only the pick. So because what I know right now, so f is not the same value is not working because the value is we find the resistance and also the capacitor there's not the same value. So the value one we need exactly this value, and another one, this one is a zero is okay. So this resistance the important one is a 0.547. So we don't have this one. Actually I look for uh, this card. So this board one he have it but is less value, but this one is not working, but the rest of this one I check all of this one we never find. But also this one is not the S17 plus T17 plus because there's the value is not the same, is different. So anytime you have the problem with the near the peak, so you need to install the exactly correct value. So if your value is up down, so is for sure is not working. But sometimes is working but he defect something else. He defected some another resistor and capacitor. But sometimes yeah for sure is working, but sometimes is not working. But and the important is not this resistance is, so if the value is a little bit is down is working. So the important thing is this capacitor. So is the this one anytime if you have the down value, so for sure is not working. So because this is making like a 3.3 a switch something like a regulator something, but I don't know exactly why he do that. But always what do we see with the S19J Pro, S19 Pro, S19 normal one? So many issues. So if you say okay, for example, you have the temp sensor, you say okay, this is exactly the temp sensor issue. No, exactly you have this area. This is the like near the oil port. So you have the problem here. So for the temp sensor is is a here, but this hashboard and this hashboard is actually is not the same because if you look here I missing two resistance, and here we have the two resistance because this is not the same version. So all of is not the same, but if you anytime you have the problem with the temp sensor, so round off here, because so right now my issue is what is because the power is not exactly correct. He gave it to here, so suppose is not working. But yeah, but just we need to check again and we figure out all of this one. So after then we share you again guys. But right now me I'm blocked with the one capacitor, and the resistance is work but the capacitor is not work. So we need to figure out this capacitor what is actually is this one. So thank you guys again, you watch my video, and maybe the next time coming with another some hashboard. But actually the three hashboard what I did, so one is quickly fixed, so one is already done but you need to change some shape. But the two both, so what I find, so this capacitor is bad, so I take it out, the two both the same. So I install another one, but the 3.3 is right now working perfectly. But is like if I'm going to check the capacitor is not the same value, so the value is up down a little bit, so that's why it's not working. So thank you guys again, you watch my video. So we are from decentral. So maybe you have the some question, and also you have the some Hashboard for repair, so contact us decentral like usual. I'm saying that. So we are big company right now, but we are do a lot of live stream, and the next maybe because me right now and my hand we don't have the any new Hashboard, but maybe in the future I get some new Hashboard, so I'm coming live, we can go to work together and we show you so how can you fix it. Because any dashboard, the new one, I'm get it. So I'm not work. Nobody's teaching me. Just I'm doing by myself. So I'm taking dashboard and figure out. But sometimes, yeah, for sure, some dashboard is like very hard. But sometimes, so a lot of things is easy. But the important things, if you have the parts, is more easy. If you don't have the parts, so yeah, for sure, you need to search about the parts. So this is the problem. But really, 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 if you don't have the parts, this is very hard. It's painful. But if you have the parts, so it's very easy. Just you need to measure the value and change that part. So that's it. So this is done, is working. But for this case, I'm very sorry because I get the three hashboard because my doubt is that the 3.3 hole is missing. So I get it the 3.3, but actually is the temp sensor and also the power issue you have it. So it's still the two hashboard is the same issue. So I'm working with one dashboard. If I find this one, so the another one again, I'm coming to the live stream. We share you again the same thing. So what is exactly the problem? But for me is just only here we have the one capacitor. So is this one? Just we need to change this one and perfectly. So is this one? So this one is not working. I take it from control board, but that one is not the same, but is looking same, but the value is not same. Just only one thing we have, the value is not same. So maybe for this case this is not working very well. So and thank you guys again.